couch is imminent.
Am I in the shot?
Yeah, I just fixed it. There's egg yolk on my pants. Welcome to the podcast. I'm host Caleb. I'm just gonna pour a little water to try to clean the egg yolk off of my pants. Alex and Colby are here.
I'm always here.
How are you guys?
Busy. As always.
Colby's typical answer. I pee.
Busy as always.
Yeah, you
did a graph.
I pee.
You did that too. I'm doing fine. I kind of low key want to make eggs right now. I was feeding for eggs last night at like 2:00 in the morning. I woke up. I was like, "Fuck, I'm hungry."
An hour and a half too late.
Why can't I picture Alex so clearly looking around in the kitchen at 2 a.m.? He's like,
"Fuck, dude." Sometimes I get hungry, man. I'm like, "Man, something scrumptious right now."
To
I
change
used
my
to get in
pants.
trouble. I used to get in trouble because I'd wake up like at 3 a.m. and I'd had to eat because my stomach was just hungry.
Oh, dude, I can't eat like at like 6 and be like, "This is my last meal of the night." I'm like, "There's no fucking way, man." My stomach goes, "Man, we could totally go for a snacky right now, like a little sweet treat." I'm like, "That's so real, stomach."
When I'd play games at like 1 or so, like I had to eat. Like I had needed a big glass of cold milk and like either a Pop-Tart or something. But like I had to eat something.
I love fucking up some leftovers from like dinner, and like it's still hot, and they're like scrumptious.
Just like I don't know. I love corn.
You like corn at 1:00 in the morning?
Yeah,
that's kind of a crazy
corn
take.
And potatoes and gravy.
Ooh, I'd fuck up a baked potato at 1:00 in the morning.
Yeah,
I love delicious.
Let me tell you, I don't think I ever talked about my Caleb sleep experiment.
you didn't.
I teased that I was going to talk about it, but I never actually talked about the findings. That'll happen another day. I remember during my sleep experiment, one of the days I spent like I think 3 or 4 days just eating potatoes before bed every night. And that was good.
Because of the starch.
It was like 11:30. I'd boil a potato, eat it, and I'd just be like, "Yeah."
That had to have been the worst time to do the Caleb sleep experiment because I was already so tired from work. I was working 12s all week. Was that 4
you were in
12s?
school.
No, I was at Samaritan working as.
You were working 12s? Jesus.
I was working 12s, and then I'd work a whole week, and I'd be off a whole week. So it'd be fine 1 week, and then the next week I was just like, didn't have time.
That's dreadful.
It's pretty crazy.
Honestly, I don't really even remember that time. Probably because my sleep schedule was completely destroyed by the Caleb sleep experiment.
Very clearly, I was playing Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, that was what we were doing, and Helldivers.
And
that's why I don't remember, because those are the only things I did. We need to save the creek.
I remember I had like
the updates on Tuesday. I want to play for that. They got dragons now.
Dragons? Yeah,
more or less.
What's it called? The Bile Titan has wings now.
They fly now.
They fly now.
I saw you can go underground now too. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
That's right. Oh my god, Helldivers is so
I love
good.
when I low key. Everybody says everybody has problem with bug divers. I love fighting the bugs.
I hate the bugs. So
I love
much.
the bugs because the Illuminator are too annoying. They have too much shit. They're too armory.
The way I see it, the bugs are like the sci-fi, like funny stuff. The bots are like if you want PTSD,
an actual like physical challenge,
and then the aliens are like
annoyance,
horror. Like it's terrifying to fight them.
Yeah, because you're like, God damn.
I just hate the bugs because they're just always sniffing up your butt. They're like right there on you. I'm like,
yeah, but they have like no health. I swear to God, you just have to one shot them.
Stupid Bile Titans.
Except for the stupid Bile Titans. But that's when you bring out the commando and you lock on them.
There's never like a point where it's like, oh yeah, I'm mowing through these bugs. The bugs are just like, just constantly with bigger bugs every time. Like at least with the Illuminate, I feel like there's a point that it's like oh yeah, I'm mowing through these guys right now.
Yeah, I've seen the leaks for it, and I know what's gonna come out, and I'm all like, I hope they just don't become really, really hyper annoying. Like the bots are challenging. I don't get annoyed at the bots.
The bots
I respect
I think are
them.
balanced.
Yeah,
I think they're balanced now.
yeah.
Except when they had the flame bots, where they were all flame.
Our flamethrowers are ass compared to any other faction's flamethrowers.
That was so dumb when all the bots had flame weapons. It's like you can't even do anything against that.
No, that's just ass.
I don't mind the bugs. Just the hunters are just so stupid.
You said hunters, and I thought of Halo.
They just like jump and they're like, well, bam, and you're just
Stalkers.
Stalkers. That's what they're called. Yeah.
Those are the worst.
I had PTSD last night. I was with Grayson, Jared, and Craig, and we're fighting on some bug planet. And when the stalkers go invisible and you see their outline, you go, was I tripping?
No.
I was like, and I started screaming to Grayson, move!
They're stalkers!
I'm fucking seeing shit. And he's like, what are you seeing? And then like maybe 5 minutes later, more of them show up. He's like, what the hell? There's stalkers here. I'm like, I told you. I thought I was tripping. And then Pokemon, Mega Halucha.
The megas we're getting so far for ZA looking pretty good. Am I gonna get ZA? I'm not sure yet. Still,
My brother wants to get a Switch 2 and split it to play it.
Real.
Yeah. I don't know yet. I'm still like, I like how the game's progressing. I'm liking how it's looking, but I'm just like, I'm not convinced yet. I need another push.
I need to hear Alex's opinion on Dragon Knight.
I love him. He's awesome.
The new Mega.
Fuck yeah, Mega Dragon Knight is Dragon Knight in general is goofy. Caleb and Post, throw up it's literally the first result of Dragon Knight. He's goofy. He looks at you with autistic eyes. He's not supposed to transform into fucking Garchomp when he mega evolves. He's goofy looking.
You know what I love? Mega Victory Bell.
Really?
I love Mega Victory Bell's design.
It's a water balloon.
Just a massive
chonker.
Chonk. I love it.
Yeah.
I love that design.
Yeah. And like everybody's saying put the angel wings on the back. I'm all like, yeah, I get why, because your mind's going into symmetry. It's human nature. But I'm like, this is classic Pokemon design. You put it on the top of the head so everybody talks about it for infinity. And I know it's going to end up happening like 5 years from now. Everybody be like, Mega Dragon Knight's awesome. I'm like, oh, really? Now he's awesome because you played with him.
Just like every game, how it comes out and they're like, this is the worst Pokemon game.
Yeah.
And then a decade later, they're like, this is my favorite Pokemon game of all time.
Halo effect. It happens every time.
Like Black and White was hated when it came out. Beloved now.
Yeah.
Same with X and Y. Everyone hated X and Y. People love it now. I'm just waiting for it to happen with Sun and Moon now.
I've seen people hating on Sun and Moon, and I'm waiting for it. I'm like, you assholes. Like, it's going to happen again.
How do they hate Sun and Moon? Sun and Moon was good.
That was the best one since I played.
And I prefer Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I thought it was a well added addition. Was it fully worth a whole extra thing for it? No. But it definitely was a good game.
The Ultra Necrozma story could have been just a DLC.
It really could have been.
It's like, I didn't like the main story of Ultra Sun and Moon more than normal Sun and Moon, but I did really like the Ultra Necrozma plot.
It was cool.
Rainbow Rocket. That was good.
Rainbow Rocket was low-key goated as hell, and nobody remembers it. It was so cool fighting all the previous gym leaders.
It's just the Pokemon effect that you have to wait a decade after the game's release. So next year, we're going to start hearing more people say how much they like it.
Rainbow Rocket was so cool.
We're starting to hear the echoes of it now, ever since I don't remember the TikToker, but he did a Let's Play of all the Pokemon games. And he went through Alola with his Swampert Lil Man. And Chosen Cineroar went through the whole story. And then people were all of a sudden like, man, let's talk about how cool Sun and Moon was and how good the story was. It's like, where were you guys when the game came out?
They were toddlers.
Apparently.
And that was before Incineroar was like #1 ever Pokemon.
Everyone hated Incineroar too. Now they love him.
Yeah. Yet another time where Smash Bros makes a Pokemon. Swear to God, it's a Smash Bros effect. That's the only reason why he got intimidated and became overpowered. Swear to God. Swear to God.
I can see it.
It's crazy. Other than that, nothing really else.
Yeah, there's
other than me playing Cobblemon. But you guys are invited, by the way. If y'all want to play Cobblemon, it's fun. It is so fun playing.
It's Minecraft Pokemon.
Okay,
What?
yeah,
I've been wanting to play
it's super. It's way better than Pixelmon. Pixelmon's ass. Cobblemon has artistic value to it. And yeah, I made a ghost type gym. I'm gonna try to make one of the fucking graveyard towers. I haven't yet to build it yet. I'm a ghost type gym leader, but I still got my regular comp team I like to use. It's so fun. I'll give this a take. I say it in VC, but I just haven't recorded it on public statement. I think Cobblemon to me is the perfect Pokemon experience because it literally feels like I can go to a different region and then be like, oh, this is what it would feel like in regular Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't know why Pokemon just doesn't do that.
I don't because you know why? I think it all boils down to being worth like $100 billion, and they have to be like, we have to make a new set of like, well, how many? It's usually above 100, right? Like 100 new Pokemon every like 3 years in order to keep up with our $100 billion IP. That's the reason why they don't do it. The reason why they've never made a Pokemon MMO is because I feel like it's gonna clash with our regular stuff. I'm like, that's so dumb.
I just need the Pokemon Stadium game because I just want to be able to use all my Pokemon together again.
I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I look back at like who directed that game. I'm like, oh my god, they just had a whole bunch of demons on that, and then they all just left. Was that like a solar eclipse of a lifetime event just happening right there with Stadium 1 and 2?
I guess.
We're never going to get that again.
Well, the Champions, or is it Champions?
It is Champions.
Yeah, Champions kind of looks like it's going to do that.
Low-key, I want to play Champions.
That's the one I'm actually most excited for.
Yeah.
I would like to see like a Zelda Pokemon, but with like every single region put together. Like Breath of the Wild format. Mm-hmm. Kind of that 3D art. And then just all of the regions. You just conquer all of it.
Let me ask you this question.
Walk around with your buddies, too.
Yeah, that's what you can do in Cobblemon. You can summon the whole 6 of your guys. Then, they teleport to you, but, when you go too far, but that's just Minecraft mechanics. Does no one find it weird that $100 billion company can't animate 1,000 Pokemon?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Like, couldn't you make a whole animation division with that amount of money?
I think they're keeping their company small.
Which is weird.
Which they get more money, though.
I guess.
They might take a long time doing things, but they're like, they're sitting fat and happy.
But they would make more if they just took, like, an extra amount of time. Oh, no, our thing dipped below 1%.
Or just, like, what is it, like leasing out? Like their property to someone who's already. Have you seen those people that made like the prototype red and blue kind of art, and it's like a 3D?
I did see that the other day. I actually saw it this morning because I watched a video on Ken Sugimori with his art style. I was like, oh my god,
that'd be cool. I'd be very happy to buy that.
I don't. It's so weird, man. Companies are so weird. This is why I like Helldivers, because the fact they can just be like, yo, Xbox, can we do ODST? And they're like, yeah, sure. I'm like, why can't we do that more? Why can't you just give, like, what are the Pokemon, somebody around the Pokemon developers, like, some time to do that? It would be awesome.
Nintendo can be a big letdown, and they can be very...
The greediest people you know.
What would you say... What is like what's a list of things you would consider letdowns in life right now, and then at the same time, what would you consider to be very like you're very
from Nintendo in general?
Just in general.
For gaming?
For anything
damn, okay, we're doing broad strokes here. Bethesda not giving Obsidian like another year of development on New Vegas. We talked about this last week. And then keep on releasing. No. The NFL, almost every major sport, signing with specific gaming companies to own the intellectual rights to the game. To the sport. How the fuck does that work?
That's stupid.
This is a random one. You can copyright equations in some countries, like math equations. That's a weird one. Another disappointing thing: the removal of the dislike button on YouTube.
You're still on that?
I think it's stupid.
It is stupid.
Because it's funny seeing somebody get fucking ratioed on YouTube. Oh, the comments would be so golden. Ratio.
I think one of the greatest things I've experienced in life. There's a lot, but one thing that comes to mind is like the Marvel Cinematic. I think to Endgame, I thought that was one of the greatest.
Beautiful.
things.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
It had some ups and downs, but the ending.
Yeah, still crazy that people just kind of forget that there was like speckled in between some of those banger movies that there's just stinkers.
Yeah.
Like people just forget that fact.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, Marvel bad now. It's like, no. I mean, it's a little stretched thin.
No.
But like
They definitely needed like a 10-year break after it.
I think
or something.
Well, I don't think
at least like a 2 year.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to really continue on. So they're back to the drawing board, you know?
Yeah.
They're back at the beginning, writing from way back in Iron Man time.
To be Kevin Feige
one.
just in the board meeting at the end of Endgame, like, wow, this is the end of the story. So what's next? Says the corporate exec. Asshole, I don't got anything next.
We used everything.
Yeah, we're kind of. Oh, another disappointment. We brought it up last time, but I saw someone playing it, or at least a modded version of it, of Spider-Man 2 multiplayer. And I thought about Insomniac just scrapping that idea and went, y'all are dumb. Y'all are rocks. How is it you come up with some of the greatest ideas and say, nah? Why? What's the point?
There was no point. Why would they do that? I was so excited too. I was like, multiplayer, what?
Customizing your own Spider-Man. I'm like, it's like an infinite money printing machine. Like, you know how the game could start? Swear to God, it could just be the clip of Stan Lee being like, anybody can be Spider-Man. I'm like, oh my God.
That's true. That's good.
Yeah.
It automatically, when I saw that, I recalled back to when I was like 5.
Making your own Spider Sona.
Is Spider-Man and Venom walking the streets together, beating up people on the Sega?
Oh, I remember that.
Was it Maximum Carnage?
Something like that.
That
Yeah.
game was so fun. And I was like, oh yeah, they're finally gonna do that again. Separation anxiety. That's probably
That's such a dope name. I love when there's the subtitle to something's raw. Love that. Spider-Man Separation Anxiety. That's raw. That's a movie title right there.
That game went hard. We could even beat it.
We could.
We were doing good, and then Alex unplugged the Sega.
Oh, my bad.
He forgot how corded controllers worked.
It's been years. I can't even use a controller now. Fun fact. I literally have gotten so engrossed to my keyboard. I feel like a 5-year-old child stumbling around on a controller. I'm like, ugh.
Controller's so compact and easy.
No, it's because it's too slow that I can't rotate fast enough. I can't go from here to here in less than like half a second.
I don't know why when I'm like this, my like neck itches, my wrist,
My head hurts.
contort. I'm like,
When you're like this,
that.
I'm usually a lot closer.
Even then, it's just uncomfortable.
I can't.
When I game, I literally
Maybe my wrist hurts, but that's
open
because
the
it's
closet
all
and find me a
funky.
controller. Find me a controller so I can show exactly how I play games. Because now we have a setup that I can prove exactly how I like playing games when I'm not recording. Because when I'm recording, it's different. But when I'm playing games,
You want a 64?
you know what? Give me a 64 controller. I haven't held one of those in a while.
Oh, here you go. This will bring you back some nostalgia.
Oh, I
A
guess that
Shmi
works.
DS?
I guess that works. It's different because with the DS, usually I lay down, but
That's worth like $500 right now.
basically I just kick my feet up, have my back all the way leaned, and I just play like this the whole time.
I'm a lazy gamer.
Because
too.
why would I do anything other than this? I'm trying to relax. Why would I sit up? I sit up all day. When I play games, if I'm not recording it, which is not relaxing, that's doing a job at that point, then why would I not just be like, I'm gonna just kick back, there we go, play my game, boopy boop boop boop. Also, Cliff, I'm holding this hostage from you until you come to visit.
I'm like that too.
You know what's weird? I'm not like that. I love to get overproductive while gaming. That's why I like Minecraft. That's why I like Helldivers. Because I'm in the heat of the moment. I just can't.
That's what I don't get about the gamer sit is it's like, oh, the game's getting intense. Time to lean. It's like
I only lean. That's my Super Saiyan transformation. I only pull that out every once in a while.
I don't ever have to do that. It's just always like, oh, let me just kick my feet up. Oh, the game's getting intense. I guess I'll just have to try harder.
I start like that, and I do have to lean. Like Expedition
Never.
33, I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta.
Actually,
really
as the
pay
game gets
attention
more
here.
intense, I slouch more.
You just fall asleep.
Reverse of it, I guess.
It's like
He cares less.
the less I care, the better I do.
Yeah. Colby's beating me.
I mean, that's how we play. That's how I sit when we play Smash. I'm kicked back on my recliner, just playing, while everybody else is like on the edge
it's
of their
kind of
seat.
like I think that is a psychological thing where it's like some people like get more involved into it, and then somebody becomes more lax.
I just
muscles are more tense.
I just don't think it's necessary, really.
No, I like to. I think it's maybe so. Okay, maybe this leads me to a different question. Do you like to get immersed?
Yeah, I'll get immersed, but I just don't like. I'm not going to take it serious.
No, you're not getting immersed enough. Then that's
That
when
is
you get immersed.
there is immersion, like with Red Dead. I'm fully immersed.
You're laying back like that while playing Red Dead's crazy, bro. I'm over here like I remember playing it half the time being like, there's no way I could be relaxed playing that. There's no way. Especially in the swamp, I'm gonna get jump scared. When the skinwalker guys show up.
I do it while watching movies too. I don't see the
Oh, the
difference.
movie's fine.
They're the same. It's basically the same thing.
Skinwalker guys?
Or they'll show up in the south of the game.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah, so I've been jump scared too many times by them. I always have my gun out in that area. I'm like, I'm waiting for you assholes. I know your spawns.
So is the topic today disappointing things?
Disappointing
Things that disappoint
and
us.
proud moments. You like moments that you
Proud moments, beating Radon before a bunch of other YouTubers.
I don't. Proud moments, pish posh.
in
We
life,
don't
like
get-
Oh, in
like
life?
you like the world, like you're like, man, I'm glad this existed in the world.
we need more negativity.
And then also, well, at the same time,
No
you can
more
also-
positivity.
No, we've been too positive lately.
That's
That's
crazy.
for Thanksgiving. Is for us
Also,
to be
letdowns
positive.
of the world.
Letdowns of the world.
Letdowns of the biggest letdown of the world.
The
is-
entire history of the UK government.
The world is just a big letdown. Is that the right answer? Is that the correct answer? The world's just a letdown.
No, just the people running it.
I'll give you a good letdown. This one's one I get irritated at. I hate when other religions blow up or destroy other religions like artifacts or history.
Yeah.
I hate that. That's the one thing about like Islam in the Middle East I will always get infuriated at. I'm like, you stupid motherfuckers are blowing up ancient oh my god, I can't pronounce the word in my head right now. Sumerian artifacts. I'm like, you irritate the fuck out of me.
I was just thinking about that. I think it was yesterday. I was like, when, in history they talk about how settlers came in and they burned down all the libraries and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, they had to have an agenda, because I bet you in those books they had remedies and medicines, simple
They did.
medicines. Like, hey, you can use dandelion root to heal all this and this. And then they're like, nah, let's burn it and let's sell pharmacy. And like, they had to have an agenda. They had to.
I love the hypocrisy. All of you are savages for ripping their hearts out. Why can't you be civilized and just bury them alive? What do you? Okay, well, whatever.
This is
Burn
off
the
topic
witch.
real quick, but I don't like how that screwdriver is aimed towards that socket. I don't like that.
Why is that screwdriver here?
I don't know.
I think that's ours.
Your boy's in here.
That is our screwdriver.
Maybe every time he gets mad at the survival video game. To feel something.
You want to know a letdown? This is the biggest letdown of recency.
Pokemon
Why?
Black and White.
Why?
Scalpers.
Oh.
I can't stand it.
Mm-hmm.
I miss the days. I remember walking in Walmart on a new release, the 151 new releases, and I would see the box and I'd be like, man, that's cool. Maybe I'll buy it. I'm like, no, I'm not really feeling it today.
Mm-hmm.
You can't find any Pokemon cards at all on any shelves. It's all online for double price,
They've
and it's
ruined it.
annoying.
Yeah.
Is this
so
just
annoying.
satisfying and unsatisfying part 2?
Did you guys already do that?
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, we did that. Well, no, but
Colby's
this is
not a real fan.
He's not a real fan.
I do
man.
remember, but I don't think it's exactly the
This
same.
isn't really satisfying or unsatisfying. We're just kind of complaining. Just talking about the world.
I just say the highlights and the lowlights.
That is annoying. It's so weird that Pokemon blew up just now, or like 3 years ago.
That is true, yeah.
It's like the cards have been here since like the late 90s. Just now it's becoming scalpers are being a thing.
Because now people are like seeing that these cards can be expensive, and they're like, "Ooh, yeah, we can buy these cards without even telling people what's in them, and then resell it for an insane price, and people will buy it because they're desperate." And it's like, well, now you're just ruining the hobby of just collecting them for fun. Like,
Yeah.
not everybody wants to buy it for the monetary value.
What about
Sometimes it's just, I like the art that's on the cards.
The art has gotten way better too. I will not lie.
Cards do look way cooler. But what about the people that actually play the game like that?
The people who
must
play
suck.
the game
That must
are
suck so
miserable
bad.
right now, but they have the app that's basically the same thing.
I have a
so-
theory they made that app just to see if people will just like, hey, I know you might not buy the physical cards, but we have the app. We can
We have
compromise.
That
this. You can still play, but like that sucks for anybody who likes, like, for people who just like playing the card game. I guess that's like a good replacement. But for those who like playing the game and like collecting cards, that's just like, this is just a terrible situation.
I don't know how much times I have to rant and warn about how terrible it is to not have something physical. Like, it can just be gone in an instant.
Like,
They can just
Kingdom
take it away.
Hearts-
So yes,
Kingdom Hearts Unchained,
exactly.
Union Cross.
That game is gone. All the stuff me and Caleb did on that game gone.
You
the
can't
game's
even
gone.
experience the story anymore.
That's why.
Like, that part of the story is just gone.
That's why. What's it? Stop Killing Games got so popular for that exact reason. God, that whole scenario happening was fucking hilarious. It blew up because what I can't even Thor fucking. Not the God of Thunder. His name is just Thor. Blew that up, and it was able to go into effect. It's crazy that game developers will just stop supporting a game. And it's just like, really? And the excuses are really dumb. It's just like, you're just worried that you won't get sued, but why don't you just put into your NDAs and all your legal documents, after the game is done publishing, we have no effect on what the fuck you do with the game. We're gone.
And like at that point too, it's like now like the people who didn't play it as like an online thing can't play it either, because like
Exactly.
I didn't play it for the online functionality. I played it because I thought, like, for Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, I thought that the game was just compelling enough on its own, as like, especially for a phone game. I thought the gameplay was just fun, and I liked doing it. I like going around and fighting the Heartless. with
Mobile
the
games are like
medals.
crack. They only last a very little bit.
But like that was the thing, is Kingdom Hearts Union Cross was actually like a real game. Like it felt like you were playing a real game, and it had the gacha system in it, for making it the mobile game aspect. But it felt like I was playing just a normal 2D RPG. And then they just were like, you know what? Servers are shutting down, but you can still experience the story. And it's like, I guess, but I'd like the kind of the point was experiencing the story while playing the game. And then they're like, you know what? You're right. You can't do either anymore.
And what's crazy is they had a whole list. You know, people were collecting all the medals. It's all gone. Like, that is crazy.
Years.
How much
Hundreds
money?
of dollars. Hundreds of dollars people put into
Thousands,
that.
I'm sure.
That they're just praying it got funding straight into Kingdom Hearts 4.
3. It was
Four,
3.
Kingdom Hearts
No,
4 is never
4
coming out.
now, because
Now it
3
is.
3
4 was being, or 3 was
it
being
was
funded.
it was at its peak when 3 released. and people were still putting in money after that, and it shut down in 2021.
So wait, is the story not over? I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was the last. It's still going.
It's still going.
It's still going.
It's like Star Wars. Like it's an end of a trilogy. Like they're done with one part of the story. Now they're gonna make a new story.
The trilogy, Colby. We're like 15 games in.
Only three of them are numbered.
They're considering it a trilogy.
You technically don't have to play any of the side games.
That's so weird.
I didn't play a single side game to completion. I've only played the main. No, I did play 2.8, but that I don't think that actually taught me anything about
for
the
a
plot.
title, bro. That's insane. Yeah, then you have to play 2.8. What the fuck?
What's funny is there's only 2.5 and 2.8, so I don't know what happened to 0.1,
0.9,
2, 0.9. No, 2.9 was the prelude to Kingdom Hearts 3 when you go to Hercules World.
God, bro, Kingdom Hearts is so fucking funny.
It's like I don't understand the numbering, but like I said, you don't have to play anything other than the main 3.
Not even 3, just 2. 1 and 2. That's all you have to play.
I guess 2 does have like
a letdown.
2 has like the perfect ending.
You know what? Now you're talking about it.
It does end at 2, huh? It pretty much you can end it.
It has
at
a
2.
good ending. I guess 3's weird. I'd like to say 3's a letdown, but it also had like a lot of good stuff. Really, the only part that I think ruined 3 was I have to say it's the frozen vacation of the game. Like you can tell that world like was detrimental to the entire game's process.
Why?
Just everything bad about that game is highlighted in that one world. Because like it starts off really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get through Hercules is cool. The Tangled one's really good. It's basically how you always go through the Kingdom Hearts worlds, where it goes through the actual story of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
The Monsters Inc. world was fun. Toy Story world was really fun. And then you get to Frozen, and it's just bad. Like it's so tedious that you almost don't want to continue with the game because it's just that tedious of a world.
It's been a very long time since I've played a game where it's gone like that, and I just stopped playing.
I don't think I've had a game do that to me yet, because I did get through the Frozen world, and the other worlds after that, the Pirates of the Caribbean and the Big Hero 6 world, both good. It's just that world was really bad and like tainted the rest of the game, because anytime you have to do a task that was prevalent in that world, you're just reminded how tedious it was to do that task, and you're like, I don't want to do this again.
I think that only happened to me one time playing Ghost of Tsushima, but that's because I put so many fucking hours into that game at the very beginning. Like I'd wake up, burn like my first 8 hours of being awake on that game, eat another 8 hours. And then I at one point my brother was slowly playing through it, and then he planted the game, and I was like, I have to finish this game. I ate too much of it. That was the first time. I think the last time I'll ever do that. I take breaks with my games now.
I do too.
You know what? This will be the last thing I have to say on Kingdom Hearts 3. You know it's bad when the Game & Watch effing classic cartoon world, where you're basically just playing Game & Watch games, is infinitely more fun than playing the Frozen world.
Very true.
Like, that's how bad the Frozen world was, is that the Game & Watch mini games were significantly more enjoyable than playing through the actual game on the Frozen
I wonder
world.
how much problems they go with. Okay, that's another. Hold on. I know you just said the ending on Kingdom Hearts, but this is an idea. How the fuck did that franchise even come into an existence?
They said the guy was in the Final Fantasy guy was in an elevator, and the Disney guy of Japan came in, and they just went up the elevator and like, hey, how cool would it be if we did a cross? He's like, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And then they left. And then I guess from there, Nomura was like, you know what? How cool would this be? And started drawing stuff Disney related, like crossed his Final Fantasy art with Disney and then sent it to him. And then they're like,
then
yes,
proceeded to create the hardest cloud design of all time.
Or uses it in one game, never
Uses it in
again.
one game, never mentioned again.
That's so asinine. If that's actually like 100% true, just meets in an
That's what they
elevator,
said, yeah.
makes a franchise with so much complexity in it on every level.
It wasn't
You can't do
supposed
Mickey
to
like
be.
that. You know, this is our mascot. He has to be showed in the proper way.
It wasn't supposed to be
Keyblade.
complex. It was the first one's very simple.
Really?
But then like after one, I guess he had this idea of something beyond Heartless. Then he made like another group, and then like he had to explain that, and that's when it just all went kind of crazy.
Every time you guys describe Kingdom Hearts to me, it just seems like a fanfic. It all just seems like a massive
it turned
fanfic.
into that at part 2. It's just like what was going after 1 is just
No,
like
Kingdom
things
Hearts
get
1
complex.
is just very simple. It's just a simple little adventure game.
It's very fun. I highly recommend you to play.
I will get to it. I'm slowly building up
If
to
you
it in my head.
streamed it, I would watch you stream it.
I would. I probably will. I have a lot of free time
front
now.
to back.
Knowing me, I'll come out of it and be like, I think this franchise is like a solid 8.
I mean, that's fair. That's actually
That would be
pretty. That's
fair.
pretty decent breaking.
Solid 8.
It's a good
8 out of
game.
10.
It's like, especially for the time, it's like, man,
It's honestly, no pun intended, weighed down by all the extra stuff that they add on.
like there's a reason why people are fanatics over that franchise because it's
You
really
have to become one.
really
to understand it.
it's the music, the combat system and the music just goes so well together. It's just like that's all you need.
Interesting. I'll get to it eventually. It's on the agenda. It's on the agenda. But it's I guess moving on from that one. I don't know. I guess another like disappointment of the world that I sometimes see, right, is the trash on the side of the road.
That's
That is
highly-
That one, it's a small one, but I look at it and I go,
that's not a small one. That's a big one.
That's like
why do people?
It's so easy to just throw your trash. It's the same. This coincides with so many different aspects. It's the garbage on the ground. It's the simplicity of not putting your cart away. Like it's just such a simple task that literally takes basically zero time out of your day to do, and yet people are just like, I don't care.
Me and Jill were at the bank leaving, at US, going towards the bridge. There's this guy just all like all wonky, just bought a new pack of cigarettes, opened the plastic and just threw it right there and had this pack of cigarettes. I was like,
I should run you over.
why did you just do that?
Like there's no
Like,
reason.
You could have
Right,
like put it
he's
in your
like-
pocket.
He's so blank, stone stared. He's just like he didn't care. Like there was no thought process of what he just did. He
Colby,
just
I
did
think you
it.
might have seen a brain dead individual there. We might have to give him an excuse. That man might not be all there.
There's people
Not an
who
excuse.
are fully cognizant who do the same thing.
Yeah, no, those.
It's
people are
like
bad.
what? Like just anybody who goes to a grocery store. It's so easy to just once you're done shopping, you find one of the cart racks if you're at Walmart, because that's the convenient thing to do, is you go to the cart rack, put it in the cart rack, and call it good. Like it just makes it so everybody can work together to make it the most seamless process possible to make sure everybody can always have a cart. But then there's always just those pieces of crap who will just leave it in the middle of the parking lot. It's like that benefits no one, and it literally would take no time out of your day to just put the cart away.
Have you seen those videos where the cart like is a seek and destroy? Like seeks out a car and just like bam, just smashes into it so hard.
Can I tell you guys a secret?
What's this?
Sometimes when I see someone do that and I recognize their car, I shouldn't be publicly admitting this, but sometimes if I recognize the car, if I recognize the person working at Leprechaun, I'll just have the car and I'll be like, free will. And it has hit their cars a few times. And I giggle to myself and I walk away.
Oopsie poopsie, and then you put the cart
get.
away.
I've done it at least 3 times, maybe 5. I can't exactly
just
remember it.
So dumb. It's so annoying.
I was like, that's karma, bitch.
That's what they deserve, honestly.
Speaking of cars, new cars are a huge letdown to me.
Yeah,
No. Yeah.
Huge letdown.
You know, I don't know if there's a letdown, but this is just, I guess this is just an annoyance time. People, for some reason, I hate to say this, Alex, but it's typically truck drivers.
Yeah.
Somehow don't know how to drive.
No.
Like, how? How do they not know? Like,
So, okay.
today at the farmer's market,
Uh-huh.
there's like 6 trucks and a couple cars all parked awful. Like, outside the line, just terribly. And
So
it's like,
I'll explain it to you. It's not because they're bad drivers. They know how to drive. But it's because they're assholes. They are all... I don't necessarily believe in stereotypes. I feel like sometimes there are based on things, just maybe like cultural things. But the stereotype that people who drive trucks are assholes is without a doubt, my soul on the line, 100% true, factual. They are dickheads. You know why? Because I live with them. I'm related to these people. They will I'll be like, dude, and I did it on purpose sometimes, and I make the joke to myself, I'm going to be here for 5 minutes. I'm not trying to be a dick. Like, I'll be honest. I'll try to say it on all Toyota truck drivers. They drive like a regular car person, but once your truck is bigger than a Tacoma, full blown asshole mode.
it's like a certain size limit that you just degrade. You just reject your ability to drive. And plus, and just have to be.
I'm not racist. I love all people, but there's that type of white person I see, and I go, "You're a fucking prick. I know you're a prick." Because I've been around people like you. I know you're an asshole. And sometimes, I'll tell you a little fun fact about myself. I try to follow them out to their cars to see. And you know what? On some occasions, they're always an asshole. And they're always too close, and it's just like, there's no way. There's no way you have that much ego. And like, I don't get mad or try to really do anything outside of, pushing the fucking the trolleys into the fucking their cars sometimes. But it's just like, I know I don't have to do anything because I know you're gonna have a bad day one of these days, and my enjoyment will be fulfilled. I know what's gonna happen to you.
I'm not sure if it's so much ego, but I know it starts out as fear, and then it's like they keep doing it, and they're like, oh, no one's gonna do anything about it, so it's like a repeated thing. Then like it starts, like, I know,
slash their tires.
Like, first of all, why buy a truck that big? But they're parking like that because they don't want to get dinged. They're like, oh, this truck is so expensive. Oh, then don't buy it. Then
don't buy that truck.
That's literally why I don't buy new cars.
I remember bringing this up on an earlier podcast. Technically, no truck should be bigger than a Tacoma. Like, statistically speaking, literally nothing. I know people be like, what about all my horses and all that? I'm like, brother, at that point, you just need a fucking semi. Or like, why are you hauling your horses like that to begin with?
And for the most part, the people who drive like this and have trucks like that, they don't have horses.
Yeah, no.
And they don't have the things that you would need to haul, they don't own the things to haul that you would need a truck like that for.
Yeah. No. And it's just like, I can't remember. I think there is some science behind it. What they advertise to you, you literally don't fucking need. There's like, you're looking at such a small portion of the population who ever even needs that. Like, an F-150, it has, I don't know, Caleb post, insert this number of what a F-150 can do. You're never going to max it out. You are never going to even get close to that fucking number. Not ever. Ever. You can get at most, this is why I like Toyota. At most, what a truck should be is like in between a Tacoma and a Tundra. The middle part of that, optimal truck. You will get everything you need through that middle size that does not exist. That's all you need. You don't need any of those big trucks. And if you're scared because they're so expensive, brother, newsflash, it's a fucking car. You're gonna wear it out, and it's not gonna be worth that fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, I look at my truck now, I go, I like to keep her up to date. I like to, clean her up, but it's like, it's a truck. If you look at the bottom of all your vehicles, they look like shit because guess what? They're on the road. They're built to be used. It's kind of the reason why I stopped collecting shoes because it's all like, yeah, they're shoes. They're going to get
supposed to wear them.
You're supposed to wear them. They're going to get dirty. Like I understand in some occasions where it's like, oh, I have a nice fine suit. Like, yeah, I get that one.
Or like
but
just being a collector. Just being a collector and being like, I like this thing. I just want to display it.
Yeah.
Like, I get that. I get that. Like, especially like with like games and stuff.
Here's a pet peeve. Owning multiple trucks.
There's no reason for that. I have a single reason.
I have a work truck and then a personal truck, and I go. So you're just wasting money. You could have got a Camry, saved half the money and then half the gas. Mm-hmm. Oh, but you can't do it because of ego and being male. Man, go fuck yourself.
It's like
my bank account will be smiling at me.
It's so stupid. Like, there's for the most part, most people don't need a truck.
Yeah.
Let alone two.
I'll give criticism too, because Colby's smiling over there and giggling. I see his stuff outside, and I go like, to be fair, you don't even need that size of the RV and the truck. You could have done smaller on both and lived.
I wish we had like that place is so cramped, man. It is so cramped. Like it's 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and it's still cramped.
It's still cramped. It's crazy.
Cramped. I wish I could have bought something half its price. I'm gonna probably have to sell it for a quarter of what I bought it for, but
that's really, a quarter for what you bought it for is still at least half decent.
Yeah, but it's pretty much just dealing with it until we get a house. That's really all. Like until we get good jobs to buy a house as. That was our, because it's actually the payments for that is less than what our rent was.
Oh,
We're renting at these townhouses over by
like the high school.
Oh, okay.
By high school. Yeah, so we cut our bill in half getting that.
Okay, that's good.
So there was no ego behind that. It was strategy, but yeah, it's even with that big thing. Like I'm like. I only have to live in there probably one more year. I'm gonna sell it. Like it's a headache. I don't like that thing at all. It's been nice, compared to probably what the other things we could have bought. But I can't wait to get out of that.
So here's another thing too. Speaking more about the trucks and stuff, I think they just like to. It doesn't work on me. I've been saying this for like a week now. That level of genjutsu doesn't work on me. Insert a Tachi meme here. I'm now looking at this is my version of woke, just genjutsu. And I'm looking at all these ads and all these people on TikTok, and I look back on the truck conversation. I'm like, do they just throw big ass numbers on screen, like it's power scaling to convince people?
I think they do.
150 tons. You're never gonna get close to that. That's just a big ass number to make a big ass number. I don't even look at all these award winning and certifications. I don't know half these fucking people.
These people mean nothing to me.
Yeah. What are we doing?
And you know what? I think you're right because it's always shown during football.
Yeah, it's just big numbers. Oh,
they're like, oh, look at this! You get the big truck. You can go on big adventures in your big truck,
and you're never gonna do any of that because you're too fucking afraid to destroy it and the payment on it.
And you're also completely broke, so you can't even go out and do these things. So you're basically just buying the truck just to say that you have the truck.
Unironically, I think the new meta. I'm somewhat tempted some of the time to sell the truck and just buy a motorcycle.
Really?
I think a motorcycle, other than the dangerous road implications, but I think is statistically better. I think everybody should just drive motorcycles.
Everyone did, yeah.
No.
E-bike, just anything. E-scooters.
No.
Me and Kai were just talking about this. If everyone rode a motorcycle, then the dangers would be gone.
It's true, actually. Yeah.
You can't. You can, but it's fucking way more difficult.
this brings me to the biggest disappointment of all time.
Texting and driving.
Having to come back to the U.S. from Japan and losing all of that good public transportation. Because if we had trains, if we had a good rail system in the United States, guess what? We could go with that. Everyone rides like a bike or motorcycle plan, because then everybody within a town would just be able to be like ding ding on our bikes that cost us $0 to run because they're electric. So we can basically get it all for free. And then, oh, look, we need to go somewhere far. We have a train to take us there.
I think they should split up to state train and national trains.
Exactly. That's how it is in Japan.
If Washington came with a law, be like, we are going to make a state train system. I would get off my ass for once in terms of politics and start being. I would
lobbying hard. I would be on this work site.
I'm gonna pick a fan. Give me a train, asshole.
I will be on the work site. Like, what's his name?
I'd actually work for him.
What's that Disney cartoon with the guy who's they always show the memes of him that he has the hammer. He's like, cling, cling.
I don't know. I can't remember.
That'd be me. I'd
Disney?
be out there working on the rail system.
Working on the
make it happen. That's such an important thing that we need in society, especially since everything's so expensive now and driving's very clearly dangerous. It's a very clear hazard to our society with how many people die every year driving. And especially in a small town and community that we live in, we would benefit from this stuff.
That
so
one
much
on
more.
the other side got into a car accident and it was bad.
And
that intersection still scares me to this day. And every time somebody questions, why don't you go? I have seen multiple crashes here take place. You're a fucktard. I am not going unless all 5 of those lanes are clear.
All of Broadway's bad. That whole area from the Half Sun gas station all the way to probably like Safeway is just dangerous.
I say Costco.
The
whole strip is bad.
All the way to Tri-Cities.
Tri-Cities is bad.
Tri-Cities is also bad.
Farm trucks going.
We don't have a Costco, but I guess I could see it. Right. I could see it all the way to Kennewick it being bad because it is bad.
Isn't like I-90 statistically the worst highway too, or something like that?
17's bad because
I take it back.
Just
all the way from
lanes.
Half Sun to New York City.
It's bad. Literally, Highway 17 is so dangerous because you have people who are coming onto the road going like, I think they were just coming off of like a 35 or 55. You have to make a complete stop. Some people don't do that. It's a 60 going down, and then you have farm equipment that slows you down, so you have to pass the farm equipment, and you're like, oh, I better just pray to God nobody's trying to come anytime soon.
This can probably be one of the last things I say, and we can end this. So, I'm gonna ask both of you, because you guys have been driving for at least half a decade now. Or you longer, Colby. 20, something like that. So, I saw this on a TikTok. I'm going to explain it to you. So I want your reactions, and I'm going to tell you what the guy said. And I was fucking befuddled. Okay? So when you're going into the highway, right? So pretend like you came from Leprechaun and you're going
like
down.
The merge.
Yeah, the merge. There. You're like, here's the highway, here's the merger, right? When there is another car right here, right? Mm-hmm. What do? Do you speed up to pass them to get onto the lane when they're clearly not moving over? Which, mind you, and I have to clarify this because I said it to myself, but I didn't know. I didn't fact check myself. Isn't it state law you're forced to move over, right? It's not.
I don't know if like it's law required, but I think it's like common courtesy to just do that because you're just making it a safer
environment for both everybody. Of you. Okay, so that's besides the point. So what do you do when that person does not go? Do you speed up or do you slow down? To make it worse, hold on, not done with the question. There's somebody also behind you. So what do you do?
It depends on the situation, but like if it's very clear that they're gonna just be right next to me as I'm trying to get on, you have to slow down.
Okay.
And let them go, and then you have to go.
Okay.
As much as the person behind you is going to get angry,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, well, I'd rather not die, especially when it's like a semi. It's like, yeah,
I hate it when it's a semi, bro. I'm like,
not
are you
even-
dead ass?
I'm not trying this. I'm not going to even try to speed past the semi because there's no way I don't have enough area to get the speed that I need to make this merge. So I'm just gonna wait until it's clear for me to go. And the person behind's always mad. They always get mad that you don't merge, but it's like, it's that or die. I mean, you could wait 5 seconds for these cars to pass so I can merge safely.
Okay, Colby, what's your answer then?
It depends. Like right away when I hit that on ramp, I gas to 70.
Okay.
And I'll be on 70. And if I have the opportunity to pass them, like I'll pass them.
Okay.
But if I'm making it inconvenient with them, then I'll just slow down and tell them. Like,
So-
slide into
Because
the
like
back.
you do have the speed to get up to highway speeds there.
Yeah, right when I hit that turn, I'm like,
But it's like
70.
It's like there's a good majority of the time, if that situation happens, that you're not gonna have the gap to merge.
Yeah.
Like so,
Yeah,
you
it
just have
depends.
to slow down.
Yeah. I'm with Colby on that one. If I feel ballsy, you're more safe than I am. I get ballsy. I go, can I pass you, asshole?
Well, most of the time when it gets that situation,
Yeah.
I don't have the opportunity. Like the window's not open, so I have to slow down.
Yeah.
Like if the window's open, I'll take it.
So I think the answer what the other guy said is to speed up, but for some egotistical fucking reason, right? I think in this scenario, he's the guy in the left lane and says, "Don't move over." I was about to fucking lose it. I'm like, no way. There's no way,
That's
bro.
so dumb.
I'll always
There's
move over.
no
You
way.
have to move over.
Even if I'm going fast, like speeding, going
I-
over 70, I'll still move over.
I
'cause-
literally
just to help him out.
I literally prepare myself right as soon as I get to that point where I know there's gonna be an on ramp. I go to the left lane because I'm like,
Exactly,
there's gonna be people coming,
Preemptive, yeah.
so I might as well move over. And even if nobody's coming, then I can just move back over where I need to be.
Can we?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we talk? I don't have to talk about this, but can we talk about the toxic car culture in America?
It's so stupid.
There are some people.
American
I'm like,
culture.
I don't know if we should make driving more strict, but I'm like,
We
there,
should.
there are some people with some fucking ego. I'm like, there's no. I've gotten some weird. This is what happens when Hi Alex gets on the phone, because he'll. I have no idea how Hi Alex gets these places on fucking TikTok, and I'm just befuddled. Like the current me, I'm in a backseat. I don't have no control. Hi Alex is just pondering here, like, why does a person like you exist? You're not going to move over the other person. You also think driving the speed limit is incorrect. I don't know this one. I don't know who he was. I have to maybe if I find him again. Chances are maybe my phone is listening on to me. If I find this guy's TikTok, I will send it to the group chat to show you and be like, "This is the guy I was talking about." What is this?
I honestly think this is probably a very hot take, but I think more licenses should be taken away from people to get to a point that we make it so hard to get a license that you have to be basically professionally able to drive.
Yeah.
The problem with
And
that, though,
that makes people start to be like, man, I can't get to work anymore. This is a problem. Oh, you know what solves that problem? Public transportation.
Caleb's big branding it. He's Machiavelliing it.
We literally, if we just made it harder for everybody to get around, but then we're like, hey, look, guys, we have this public transit that makes it so everybody gets around to a certain point at the correct time that they need to be.
actually
Then everyone will
would
be like, oh, that's great, because now I save money on gas and
I don't have
my
to make a car
terrible
payment.
driving doesn't have to make everyone else's life miserable.
that actually would work because then you're protesting the gas and,
Yeah.
and the car manufacturers, and they'd be like, oh, and then they'd collapse.
Like it's
Everything would become cheaper.
It's so easy. But the problem is that these car companies and the oil companies, they don't care. They don't care about the statistics of people dying every year.
on,
They just care
hold
about
on.
their bottom line and how they're gonna get on their 4th vacation this summer.
I'm gonna say something right now. I'm gonna put it on public record. If Steel Ball Run for me is weekly and does absolutely phenomenal, I'm going to buy an electric bike and or a motorcycle and stop using my truck completely. I'll pay off my truck. I'll never sell it, but I'll completely move to a motorcycle. I have to look into it, but I would figure it is significantly cheaper to own a motorcycle than it is a truck. Like I will swear to God, if I don't have to pay $60, nearly $80 for the Toyota's fucking, I have like 20 miles right now on my truck, and I'm like, I'm not going to the gas station. I refuse to right now.
And like the most,
It has to
I
be
think
cheaper.
the most expensive e-bike is maybe like $1,200 or $12,000
Compared to 40 grand, I'll fucking take it.
And it's like you're not paying for fuel. It gets you around places at a reasonable pace.
Yeah.
You're getting a little bit of exercise because you're riding a bike.
Yeah.
So it's like, why are we not? What are we doing? What are we doing with this, our stupid society?
It's speaking on Japan. I've been thinking
such good stuff.
I'm thinking about it. I want to sometime, maybe next year, want to go to Japan. I was talking, Craig, Grayson, and Jared just got back from Europe, and they're like, man, we went on the summer of our lives, and I went like, I'm jealous now. Caleb, we gotta go to Japan. Maybe Ethan will show up with us.
I told you to go.
I know. There was complications before, but this time I'm good. I got no baggage.
We'll be going within 2 years.
Sweet, I'll be down.
Yeah.
It's
You say
so
that one, I will be down.
good.
I will be ready this time.
It's
I will
so
invite you.
it's so eye opening.
We would have to go for longer.
It's so
2 weeks is
eye
not enough.
opening just to see how bad our country is run.
I'm certain it is brainwash and all the brain testing, the
You mean the chemicals in the water? Or
just like the mind control. They were testing mind control in like the 60s and stuff, right?
Oh, okay. You're
I
going
think
down that.
that's-
All right, conspiracy
I think it's implemented.
I don't think
that's
it's
what
mind
it is.
control. It's just subtle manipulation.
Yeah, that's mind control.
Like,
Or
it's just
no,
like,
there's a specific word you're looking for, but I know what you're talking about.
it's just they know
propaganda.
how to
Technically,
yeah. The car propaganda that you need a car. I only need it because you made it that way.
Yeah, exactly. But I think ever since those years, the human testing and the
Oh, yeah, no,
all
you
that,
100%.
since then, that's
Reagan.
when this big
You know,
boom
there's,
came.
I can't, Caleb and Pose is going to have to correct this because MK Ultra happened then. There is a correlation between America becoming super capital, like really like corporate, and then MK Ultra showing up around the same time. So,
Yeah, exactly.
so the propaganda of like ultra capital does match up. So I'm just saying, I won't say that part, but I do have a bigger interest now than I did in high school to go to college just to do psychology. I would love to do psychology just to kind of reinforce my idea that all of you are brainwashed. Everybody's just is in somebody else's clutches to just feed off of. Cause it's just like, oh, you're just following the road. You're just winky dinky. But to have the PhD to prove my thought, I would love it. I would love it. Probably something I'll do later in my life.
What's crazy was like when I was in elementary, they were openly, they would do like these little ballots. They'd just send you something at school and be like, fill this out. And you'd be like, oh yeah. They'd openly be,
Taking your information.
picking your brain. Now it's like, it's gone. And I was like, I remember that happening. Now life is like this, and they're asking that way back here. It's a little bit fishy, but now
You know
it's not
what?
fishy. It's
You
like,
you I don't think I remember doing anything too weird, but I know chronologically you probably did.
yeah.
Yeah, that's that.
Because you
that
had the
checks
tail
out.
end of when the FBI was going crazy.
Yep. What would you do if this happened, and how would you feel, and what makes you want to do this? It's like, oh yeah, this, and then you just don't. Like, it was at school. Like, you're supposed to be safe at school. You don't. You just, I like to talk.
Maybe in the
Here
90s you were safe at school, not anymore.
Depending on what era of the country you're in.
the joke for our school was, well, let's see who gets shot today.
It was for a little bit.
Like, basically through the whole back end, it was like literally a shooting every week.
It's crazy.
And it's still like that. They just started and there was already a shooting.
It's Oh, what thoughts and prayers, man? Shut your dumb ass up. You know how to solve it. You just don't give a fuck.
Oh, we're safe now.
Oh man, my son's alive again.
Yeah.
Your thoughts and prayers brought him back to life.
Oh,
And speaking on that event, this is why I stopped watching Windigoon, because he's friends with Brandon. I forgot his name, his last name, Brandon, whatever.
Yuri?
And he was running for office in Texas, being a YouTuber. He lost. But speaking on that whole event too, it's just like that guy was clearly left leaning. I'm like, that asshole right there wanted to cause chaos. That's fucking chaos's greatest champion. It's just like, at this point, bro, I genuinely do believe the FBI is like, all right, this guy right here is fucking crazy and he's just gonna cause problems for later. We gotta get him up with a gun or something. I swear to God, because it's like at this point, it's like there's no way this is not orchestrated. You don't give out these weapons at this point without knowing where they're at. And or with how much technical surveillance there is within the United States, you don't know when these people are going to fucking lose it. There's no way. Because look at us. We're doing this on camera, putting it on YouTube. YouTube allows it to get scraped by AI. Where those most of those AI companies have percentages within the U.S. government. It's like, dude, they fucking know this shit.
You know what? You have an absolutely good point, because literally
They know it. They know it's gonna happen.
Every single time, without fail, these shooters have some sort of manifesto on,
or they're crazy. It's like there's
site.
it keeps on happening. You see the last like 10 years of it. You know what? It oddly gets worse. I don't think there's been a proper statistic on it, because people use, to go back to my point with Brandon, because he said left leaning, but then he also says in his video talking about it where it's like, well, technically it's all he was a little bit chaos, but I'm like, you're Machiavelliing it. You're trying to spin this for another way, so you get into Texas office. I know what you're doing, asshole. But that's what they all do. Because JD Vance was all like, thoughts and prayers. I'm like, you are using this. I know you're using this. And going back into it, statistically, it's like you look at some of the first shootings, right? The first shootings genuinely seem like they're highly intelligent individuals with a very thought out plan in order to do these things. There's clear, not real mental issues, but it's like you're doing this for a purpose. This is a terrorist attack. But as you look progressively throughout the years, it's like, no, you're just mentally ill with a gun. There is no motivation. There is no nothing. You want to kill because you hit your breaking point. You're fucking crazy. And it's just like, you know this shit gets flagged all the time. It's like, to ask the question, what does the FBI and CIA do? It's like, well, they do something, right? Surveillance. So why isn't, the surveillance part of the U.S. government not doing surveillance on its people when there's clearly laws in place that are for that purpose? It's like, going back to the car thing, it's manufacturing. They're using...
It's like evolution of mind control in a way.
It is. As fucked up as it is, it's genius. It is genius. How do I keep in power and keep my guns? I use radical right-wing Christianity. I still keep guns in place. I don't check mental health within younger individuals. I then use the internet to actually, no, I take it back. We'll get to that one. I then use the culture that is currently in place that degrades men. Usually, it's on both sides, but it's mostly men, to isolate them more. Then, within their isolation, drive them crazy. It's genius. All to eventually circle back into just being a politician. It is fucking genius.
It wasn't like a month or so ago. I sung you how genius things are being like. It's so genius how everything is laid out, like even with like pedophiles,
they're all protected. We know where they're at.
Yeah.
So then why the fuck aren't you doing anything about it?
Get them.
But at the same time, you have to see how like males can't get with girls their age, so they get with easy kids, and it's just like
the cycle continues.
You zoom out, you get your brain, you zoom out, and you like look at this timeline. You're like, who was this? Who is responsible?
Who's the one who caused this?
It's Ronald Reagan. It all goes back to Reagan.
It's seriously like a very meticulous like
Plan.
domino effect, and like they knew what they were doing. It's not like, oh, this is just random. This led to this because random. It's like someone planned from this point to get to this point, and they got to this point, and it's like Alex said.
The reason why I believe right that Donald Trump got elected both times was because of I don't know if it was I highly doubt it's one guy or one person, but it was a group that said, look how the internet is volatile and toxic. Look how certain groups act because of a screen. You use it to it. And I wouldn't doubt, this is where I think it comes from. When you look at these big companies and who they're in bed with, it's like they'd be like, James, can I see the data report for this segment? And then that's how they do it. It's just data. It's just reporting on stuff. It's all it is. Because once you break down a person to just a number on a data sheet, bro, we're fucked. We're beyond. We're off the plot. We're off the plot. And like, this is always the fucked up part, because I always think about it when I think about 9/11. It's like, I know the CIA knew this shit was happening, but they knew the death of those 100,000 people, or I don't know how big the number was, less than that, right? It's like, if they die, we'll make, this is not hyperbole, hundreds of billions of dollars over the next 20 years farming off the Middle East.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you look at someone
it's just
plotted
data.
at one point, and it was a long-term thing, like centuries long-term kind of deal. But I was gonna say how ingenious the 9/11 thing was. I remember being a kid and hearing all these different stories about how it wasn't a plane and stuff, and suddenly I forgot. Like, I was like, in my 20s, like, yeah, it was, or not 20s, maybe like 16. Yeah, it was planes, completely forgetting all these other testimonies on what happened. And then like now I see on TikTok these old stories coming back again. I'm like, I remember them saying that. Oh shoot. Like,
I'll never forget how in Lego Fortnite we perfectly recreated the Twin Towers collapse by blowing up the base of the buildings.
It's fine. It's like, I don't even remember how do we even come up with that? We're just
we're building something, and then I just built the Twin Towers, and then CJ blew up the bottom.
No, that's me that blew it up.
You blew up the base of the building, and it collapsed literally frame for frame, exactly the same way it does in.
I was like,
my conspiracy critic side goes, regardless of what any conspiracy theory it was, the end byproduct of it was, now we make money.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It was either you could go with jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. It was just the planes. It was just a random calamity, or maybe it was the base of the buildings and yada yada yada. It's just like,
it doesn't matter because the U.S. could have prevented it, but didn't because it made them money.
No, it's just like,
But we're still gonna be celebrating it in a couple weeks, just like how they celebrate.
I haven't celebrated that thing in 10 years.
Just like they celebrate Pat Tillman every year, despite the fact that he was actively against the U.S. government and military and was killed by his own man mysteriously. But they don't talk about that part. They just say he was a hero with the U.S. military and an NFL player. That's all they want you to know.
It's bringing it back to the NFL thing about the trucks. I think sports is a micro verse of how like the U.S. actually operates. It doesn't matter that you beat your wife and your kids, as long as you get me to the goddamn Super Bowl. You could rape, pillage, destroy, just catch the fucking ball and get the touchdown and do the dance.
The fact that Deshaun Watson still has a career, just shocking.
Yeah.
Like, how is he still in the league?
Money. He's
He's not even a good quarterback either. That's the crazy part. He's not even good.
No, they don't.
Used to be pretty good.
Those teams don't give a shit.
They really don't. I think that's been evident since Roethlisberger.
Yeah. No. I think with I think this is one of the reasons why I can't get into sports, because I know at the end of the day it's all scummy. All of its dark money.
Yep.
But it's paraded like this is totally legal and totally fine. I go, yeah, one of those players has to be at least on hardcore drugs doing something to some people behind the scenes. I'm seeing people. You good, man? You good? What do you mean you're seeing somebody during practice?
At this point, I think Rogers is borderline not even alive at this point.
He's just brain dead.
Like I don't think he's a, outside of being able to throw a ball, I don't think he's a functioning human.
Yeah,
They say that's what they used to do in Rome. They just put up big stadiums to keep the
people entertained.
Feed them bread and
keep them entertained. Yeah. Well, there was the Melancholic episode for day. Conspiracy and everything.
Rome.
Well, that was I hope this episode made you as disappointed in society as we are.
Tomorrow, next episode, we'll talk about kittens.
Maybe. You know what? We haven't spun the wheel in a while. We should do that. Give it a good spin.
That's behind me.
You should do like make up a chant whenever you or like a
to be our lady in the dress.
touch grass.
Touch, hell yeah!
Is that what we're landing on? Is it not spinning properly?
I can't spin it from this angle.
Hold on.
Plus, you don't have the anymore.
I got you. There you go.
All right, let's see where it goes.
Wheel of spinny turn and
Chess.
turn.
Hell yeah!
I guess we're playing chess next episode.
All right.
Well, there we go.
All right, well, that's it for this week. Alex will be back next week.
I'm always
Colby, perchance, will be back next week if he so chooses.
Maybe.
Will there be a couch next week?
Find out next time.
Find out.
Next week we actually might have a proper setup.
There might actually be a setup.
Yeah, we're no
next
longer moving into here.
I hope,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
we'll be opening this pack of Pokemon cards. You
You know what's crazy? Last thing, you know what's crazy about those Pokemon cards? Those are going to be the last set of Pokemon cards with full arts in them. Fun fact.
Really?
Yeah, last set of full arts.
Wow.
Whoa. We'll see you next time.